my cousins. Okay, so tell us, we're here at the Patriot Academy. Can you tell me why you're here today?
My son is involved with the Academy through the National Guard. And the opening ceremony was today, and we were invited to come down and participate.
And you saw your son today at the ceremony. What was that like?
It's fantastic. It's phenomenal. I'm very, very proud of him. He has changed in so many ways. It's something that I know he could have never done on his own, and I couldn't have helped him. The Army's really made a man out of him.
So you've seen some changes in him.
Oh, a lot of changes.
Can you tell me some of the things that stick out to you?
He's very mannerism now. He's very polite. He was before, but now he seems like he's more of an adult. He's at 19 years old. I look at him now, and he's a real man.
And how long has he been at the Patriot Academy?
Since July, middle of July.
And does he have any brothers or sisters or anything?
He has a stepsister and a stepbrother.
Do they see a lot of changes there?
We haven't seen them for a while. They just we all live in different areas.
Yeah, so y'all kind of spread out?
Yeah.
And he's here and y'all are there?
Yeah, geographically, yes, we're different locations.
Now, did he come to you and mention to you, I mean, how did this story start? Did he say, you know, I'm going to do this thing with the Guard, or how did you first learn about this, I guess?
Well, he came home and told me he signed up for the Guard. I said, well, you have? I said, well, did you think about it or whatever? And he said, yeah, I've thought about it. And I said, well, what do you do next? He goes, well, I'll be leaving in May to go to Fort Knox to go to basic training.
And what were your reactions at that point?
And I thought, well, that's probably something that's going to be really good for him, you know. He needs to grow as a man, you know, be his own man. And when he got down there, he found out that he was going to learn to grow.
And do you think he's been challenged in the Guard, and specifically, I guess, here at the Patriot Academy? Do you think they're making him into, I mean, letting him reach his potential and helping him get there?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely helping him. Yeah, he's headed in the right direction. When I look around at his friends back home, and they're in the same rut, and I look at him, it's, you know, there's no comparison at all. The people he was hanging with, they're all going down the same dead-end road, still doing the same thing they've always done.
And
Kentucky, thank you for being here today. General Freeman was supposed to be here. I'm not sure he's in the audience or not.
everybody good?
The young men and women who will have a second chance. Today we have 46 soldiers to my left who will be the first class that goes through the Patriot Academy. We had the opportunity to sit with 5 of these young
as a second chance, especially the students of the Patriot Academy. This is the culmination of great visions and plans that have come together. We thank you. We pray in thy name.
Recruiting program ever. Which we
properly train you, we can properly equip. What can we do better if we're in this fight for a long while, almost to the soldier? It was said we need more urban training. And as we looked at Camp Atterbury, we looked at what we had there, there was no such place there. And there really wasn't anything in the design for us to get a place to train in an urban setting. And I heard and was told about this facility in southeastern Indiana that the state was considering closing. And we came down here and we visited. And I met with Mayor Hall, Mayor Wright, Kathy Erdl, Al Jackson, the local economic development folks, the leaders of this community, and said, if you're interested in us coming here, we might be interested. We think this is something our nation needs, but only if we do this together. And that's what today's all about. We have done it together. We've come a long way, and that was back in 2004. And here we are, just particularly for me and all of us, it's just a great day to be here. Now, how did we get here? We got help from the local community. We got help from them, Governor Kernan, that said, I'll support you. You can have an opportunity to turn it into something. Governor Daniels and Lieutenant Governor Skillman, ma'am, thank you for all the support that you have given to us, and Congressman Barron Hill. Sir, since day one, you've always been behind us and supporting us in turning this facility into being an obsolete, going away facility to something that our nation needs.
That isn't the least of which has been described by the Lieutenant Governor and the Congressman and General Umbarger, and that is the contribution nationally that Indiana makes by way of Camp Atterbury and also what we're doing here at Muscatatuck. These are vital training centers, vital last-minute opportunities for our guardsmen and for our military to hone their skills so when they deploy into the environment that we see in Afghanistan and Iraq, that they are in fact prepared for the war fight and the enemy that they will face. And so it's not just a contribution of the Indiana National Guard, it's a national contribution to the global war on terrorism. This Patriot Academy opening is a great example of the partnership that we have between the National Guard Bureau under the leadership of General Vaughn and the state of Indiana under the leadership of General Umbarger. What was only a concept in terms of the Patriot Academy a little more than a year ago has become reality today, thanks to the vision of Lieutenant General Vaughn and the diligence of General Umbarger. What they saw was a facility whose original purpose was gone and was failing and in disrepair. But they looked beyond that, and they saw a facility that had potential to affect the lives of young people in our society. And by applying resources against that dream, we are a witness today of what is possible. But this is about more than the facility. This is about the young men and women who will go through the Patriot Academy. The young men and women who will have a second chance. Today we have 46 soldiers to my left who will be the first class that goes through Patriot Academy. We had the opportunity to sit with 5 of these young soldiers earlier, these young students, this morning. And the goal for the Patriot Academy, as described by the Commandant, is to get a high school degree and to give these young men and soon women a second opportunity in life.